Hello and welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we have made a lot of progress. The last video, I finished up a lot of the windows, and so I went ahead and just did the second floor, since it's just a lot of copy and pasting. So I also went ahead and outlined all the rooms, so we'll run through those really quickly and kind of give you a vision for what's happening. But yeah, we made a ton of progress. Pretty excited. I did do some prep beforehand, so try to get as many blocks as I can, so that way we really don't have to stop. But so hopefully we can get a decent amount done today. And yeah, so we have our first iron golem. He's just here to patrol. So I went ahead and added in part of the windows. I didn't have enough glass. So this way he cannot escape on accident, because I'm worried that like a mob would be out here and he would fit his way through a window. But anywho, um, so this will be our entry hall, obviously. So come in, nice long hallway. It'll branch off into the dining room, and then over here will be our kitchen. So pretty spacious. Um, it'll branch off over here into our parlor kind of sitting room. So when we have guests over, which then leads into our guest bed. So if we have people staying over, we already have a bed. It also made sense to have a bedroom downstairs, just so that way once the house is complete, we're not running a mile to get to a bed. So over here is just going to be a sunroom, so just some plants, some gardens, make it all look cute and naturey. And here is going to be the grand staircase kind of slash ballroom. So it's going to be like a social room. We can have parties, dinners, and stuff here. Um, Working on staircase designs and whatnot for when we get there. Over here is going to be our crafting room, which then leads into our storage room. So big, spacious because we're running out of room. Over here is going to be a servant stair, so this way it'll go all the way up, and if we're down here, we don't have to run all the way to the grand staircase. Over here is just going to be like a little gallery, just something cute, kind of store some like trophies, so like first weapons, elytra, stuff like that. So this will be how we get to these rooms. So over here is going to be our library, followed by our enchanting room. So figured it just made sense to have a little enchanting tower alongside this. And then finally, the room that I'm really excited to get started on is going to be our white room. So this will be like the study for my Minecraft character. Since he is a ruler, he needs a personal space to be doing all his business. So we'll make this into a white room because the inside is going to be very pink. If you cannot tell, we have a favorite color. So go big, go home. Sorry, go big or go home. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. So I need some cherry wood and the concrete for now. So I'll kind of show you kind of the overall feel for the build that we're going for. So we are gonna get rid of these. And yeah, I've been using stone tools just because they're easier to make, and I don't want to wear out the diamond ones and keep having to go back and mine every couple of days. But also, when we took down the mountain, it gave us a ton of stone, so it just made sense to go ahead and use those. Again, really still don't have dog names. I'm a terrible owner. So if you guys have name suggestions for either the dogs or the Iron Golem, go ahead and let me know. This is... Stone is a lot slower than I recall, but okay. So we'll just extend this out so that way it matches up. Go ahead, keep our little entryway. And so now we're going to take some white concrete And just add a little line here, just so that way it gets a little bit of a contrast. And that way the walls aren't just completely pink. And then once that's done, we're just going to finish it up with just some more cherry wood. So those will go all the way up. And yeah, this will be the main kind of wall design for the majority of the house. The white room will have a different, it's more like wallpaper pretty much. So like on the outside it'll still be this kind of design for the walls, but on the inside we've created a nice little like wallpaper texture, so that way that room feels like it's a little bit more important and not just falls into the rest of the house. So but yeah, I'm pretty excited. This is one of the bigger builds that I've ever done. I tend to fall on the smaller side of building, so I'm gonna try to get out of my comfort zone and get a little bit more comfortable with these bigger builds, because I do have other things in mind for the area. Um, so off the top of my head, maybe like a church, treasury. I do have a plan for like a train station. I figured that would be kind of cute. I haven't really figured out where I'm going to throw that. And I also would like to build a harbor, just because since we are so close to the ocean, it just kind of makes sense that we would do a lot of our trading through there.
Alrighty, so we're gonna jump into a time lapse here. I just threw a ceiling on over the room, so you didn't miss out on much. But we're just gonna go ahead and start getting this room decorated. So thanks for sticking around.
Heard that you're working on your video.
What?
Hello? Said I heard you recording for your video just now, weren't you?
Yeah, I was actually.
I was gonna sneak on and be like, be sure to subscribe to Temperor Aurum. If only I was in the chat, I would have typed that message.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're in the bit that's gonna be time lapsed.
Son of a bitch.
Just snooze,
Oh
you
my.
lose.
You're in the world right now?
I am.
I'm gonna ban you. That way. Unspeed it.
So after that interruption from Aurum, we're just gonna get back into the time lapse, finish up this room a little bit. So apologize if you're not a huge time lapse person. This was all a time consuming build. So thanks for sticking around. I'll try to find some nice music to listen to while we watch. I forgot to mention that I am just getting my music and stuff off of the YouTube Studios audio library. I found a couple artists that I really enjoy, so hopefully you guys like this music.
funny. Um, but all right, chat. Something that I did a little off camera. We had gotten some villagers. I went and got a couple more, but now we have a nice little villager trading area set up. Trying to get some mending books, but that's not going well. But just that and just some food, and just so that way we can start getting some stuff set up. But eventually they will get moved out of there and into actual homes. But for now, they're just going to sit there.
This little time lapse, it's not a long one. We're just gathering some cherry leaves off of the cherry trees just for some of the decorations inside the house. Specifically, the entry room will utilize some flowers. So, if you guys have any suggestions on things you'd like to see get built or ideas, just leave them in the chat and I will try to come up with something. Hey, you made it to the end. Thanks for watching. We got the majority of the entry room done, so this was a big accomplishment. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.